Today you are going to learn what most other gun owners don't know. And you are going to learn that why it is, if you are ever forced to shoot a violent attacker in self-defense, you are going to learn why, even no matter how justified your shooting was, no matter how legal your shooting was, you are going to learn why the cops are still going to consider it a crime scene. And then when you are sitting there handcuffed right after that self-defense shooting, and the cops are taping the area off and they are referring to it as a crime scene, then you are probably going to believe that you are on the fast track to prison. But don't despair, because in this video you are going to learn why that being a crime scene will actually help to save your butt. But first, for new viewers, welcome to my channel. It's all about prepping and self-defense. And folks, I have done over 20 years in law enforcement and I have been on shooting scenes. So folks, just realize that the information that I give to you is from real life experience. And if you like this kind of information, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also hit the like button. This video is brought to you by Firearms Legal Protection. When you are forced to defend yourself against a violent criminal, FLP has all of the benefits that a self-defender absolutely must have. For about the cost of a box of ammo per month, you get 24-hour hotline with attorney-client privileges. Your attorney immediately gets dispatched to help keep you out of jail. Your attorney will also fight for you in court, and they also defend you against red flag law abuse. Check them out and save money when you use the link below. So let's just do a scenario for this video just to help kind of explain things. But let's just say that you're unloading the groceries into your car in the grocery store parking lot, and a bad guy approaches you, he pulls out a knife and he demands your money, and then you end up shooting him in self-defense. Now when the cops first arrive, they are probably going to handcuff you, set you down at the sidewalk, and start processing that crime scene while the ambulance comes to take that either dead or dying or severely injured bad guy away. Now the cops are going to handcuff you and start processing that scene, because at this point they don't really know what happened. They don't know if you're the good guy or if you're the bad guy, or if you were the one that was assaulted, or if you assaulted that guy when you shot him. They just don't know at this point. I mean, at this point all they know is that they have a person that has been shot and that you are the person that shot them. Now here is the important part. Whether your shooting was justified or unjustified, either way, that shooting scene is still going to be considered a crime scene, and let me explain why. Now first, if your shooting was unjustified, then obviously it would be considered a crime scene, because then you would have committed a crime by shooting that person. But if your shooting was justified, then it would still be considered a crime scene, because that bad guy committed a crime when he approached you in that scenario and pulled a knife and threatened you with that knife. And again, just kind of going back to that scenario example I used, when that bad guy approached you, pulled that knife, demanded your money, threatened you with that knife, then once the cops collect all that evidence, including witness statements, video surveillance, collecting the shell casings, collecting that bad guy's knife, getting the DNA from that bad guy off of that knife, etc. But once that crime scene is fully processed, then the cops are going to be able to charge that attacker, if he lives, but they'd be able to charge him with armed robbery, threatening you with a deadly weapon, maybe even criminal confinement, etc. So you can see how that being considered a crime scene actually can help your butt out and help keep you out of prison, because if that bad guy lives and if they charge him with armed robbery against you, that's pretty much going to mean that you're going to get off scot-free, and then you're not going to get criminally charged in criminal court, and it's going to make it very difficult for a civil attorney to try to sue you for thousands or millions of dollars in court down the road. And really quick, if you are watching this video on YouTube, you should come over to Rumble to watch your favorite videos. Rumble does not have a woke agenda like YouTube does, and Rumble protects the freedom of speech. And Rumble does not censor us like YouTube does. So to support the freedom of speech, just go over to Rumble and search ethical preparedness in the search bar. So just remember that if you ever shoot somebody in self-defense, a crime has occurred. It was a crime either because maybe you should not have shot them, maybe that was too high level of a force to use, or a crime occurred because that criminal committed a violent enough act against you. Therefore, that criminal created that crime scene that he now happens to be lying dead in the middle of. So hey, why don't you do me a favor for algorithm purposes? Comment something down below, or just comment ethical preparedness is a dork. Just something for the algorithm purposes. And then if you would like to see many more videos that deal with self-defense shootings, then click on the video that should be appearing on the screen just about now to learn what most other gun owners really don't know. Anyways, folks, this is enough internet for me today. I do actually want to do a little bit of shooting myself. But folks, if you made it this far, hey, thank you very much for watching, and I pray that you have a good night.